Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And already we're underway here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Harry Kane. He's a deadly finisher, Peter, obviously, but he can contribute much more than that for his team. He's got the physical presence to hold the ball up and the awareness to bring...
Big chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. In he goes again!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that was very necessary. Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. Messi. Mbappe. Mbappe! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Kane. Decent hit! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Messi, Alexander-Arnold, he's shifting through the gears here. Kimmich. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early.
He'll try from distance. Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Olise gets a good foot in there. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example. Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
He's found a way through. And it's Messi. And Messi! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Mbappe, now it's Saka. The referee's awarded a free kick. Messi. It's Kimmich. Oh, super find. Beckham. Davis. Fernando Torres. Torres! Saka. A searching ball that into space. Oh, that's clever. Mbappe! Kaka. Davis. And it's Beckham. Yamal. Torres. Out to the left it goes. Olise.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Oh, that's well spotted. Yamal. Aimed beyond the defence. Had a shot! It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Beckham. Davis. Now Van Dijk. And it's Davis. Koundé cuts it out. Messi. Oh, perfectly measured that. It's out for a goal kick. He's found a way through.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that is wildly off target.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Now it's Mbappe. Kaka. And there's the end of the first half. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0.
Celebrating their wedding anniversary
So
today.
there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. And it's Kane. He's had it taken off him. Mbappe! He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Defending of the desperate variety. João Neves. João Neves is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Good play on the left-hand side here. Kaka. Di Marco. João Neves. Now Kaká. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Saka. Saka proves just a little bit too... He's got tall! Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Oh, well played. Well, that's surely a foul free kick. Nil-nil still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Saka.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Great hit! Really well taken goal. Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
The attendance for this match was
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
DiMarco. Saka is herring after that one. Rodri. Messi. The message is clear, none shall pass.
This is the time you need that pace.
Saka.
Manchester United really are responding in the right manner. Now they're looking focused and motivated.
Yamal. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
He's picked his way through. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
DiMarco. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. He's not got that quite right. Amrabat does well to get it back. Cannavaro makes the interception.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this...
Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, he's been caught napping. Knocks it back.
And now they've got a chance to start again.
Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates. Nicely worked. DiMarco kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Saka. Hakimi has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning.
Substitution in progress.
This looks like a more than decent chance to strike.
Well, distance doesn't dissuade him. He has the requisite power.
That was travelling. Just 5 minutes left. Amrabat. No, that's been intercepted. Saka providing an outlet on that flank. Terrific header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Amrabat is always looking to break lines. Oh no, this does not look
3
good.
minutes added
Kane.
time.
Palmer.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Beckham. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Now is this the final assault? And no, that was never going to make it. And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested
Please
interest.
turn your attention to the screen.
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And that gets things running. Saka. Well, at 6'6", and with that sort of a physique, Jim, Daniel van Belten was only ever going to be a monstrous centre-half, wasn't he?
Yeah, and a very good one at that. The first Belgian, I believe, to become a European champion at club level.
Yes, he was. And to do that, you've got to be pretty handy. And here's Vinicius Junior. It's a great ball. Can he finish? He's got away with one there.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Spain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can clear their lines. Roberto Carlos. Messi. Cannavaro makes the interception. Rodri. Now it's Mbappe. Roberto Carlos. Vinicius Junior.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he has been fouled there. The less said about that pass, the better. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
No luck with that dink over the top. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's Messi. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too...
And Messi! Oh, that is outstanding! A finish of true class! Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that was vital. Bruno Fernandes. Well read, nice interception. Great defending, strong and determined. That looks a cracking ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. Had a shot! There was plenty of power on that. Roberto Carlos, a player who needs no introduction. Bernardo Silva. It's a pretty loose pass. Kimmich. And Koundé. And it's Messi. Kimmich gets rid without sophistication. 15 minutes till half-time. Bernardo Silva cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on.
Oh, he's been caught napping. He can get that clear. That'll be a throw. He's tried one! Spain have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Van Bouten. And that has left him in a heap. And here's Drogba. Drogba! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Strong running down that left flank. Oh, that's fabulous.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Saka. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Drogba. Vinicius Junior.
There will be 1 minute added
moved
time.
on forwards. Saka. Van Bouten. And the first 45 minutes are up. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just
And
one
a quick
goal.
reminder today,
And that is the
everybody,
state of
to
it
make
at the
sure
break.
to put any
1-0.
litter in the bins provided.
Yeah,
Thank
I like
you
the
for your
fact that there was a
cooperation.
genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Here we go again then. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Bruno Fernandes has got himself a free kick.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Vinicius Junior! Saka. Messi does have his name on the score sheet, of course. That has ended up in no man's land. Bruno Fernandes. And that was very necessary. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Spain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Roberto Carlos in acres of space out wide. Vinicius Junior. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Roberto Carlos. And it's Roberto Carlos. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Saka. Is there any support? He might not need it.
The attendance
Van
for this
Baalten
match was
calmly anticipates.
28,599.
And that's put paid to a promising move. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
And here's Vinicius Junior.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Bernardo Silva. Roberto Carlos. Bruno Fernandes. Pass somewhat off target. It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Yamal. Coming on the field is
Alexander-Arnold wins the duel this time. Saka. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Dixon. Bernardo Silva. Just about up to 75 minutes. And he's being shifted off it. He's through here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Roberto Carlos. Vinicius Junior. Drogba. Chance! It's there! Spain are all square.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
79 minutes is number 4.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Spain surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now, and they simply have to capitalise on it.
He's under a lot of pressure there.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Goes forward. Vinicius Junior might just make this. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Roberto Carlos. Saka. Oh, perfectly measured that.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Palmer. Koundé. Rodri spots it and intercepts. Great hit! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Decent hit! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Messi totally focused today, as always, as he has been throughout the 499 appearances he's made up until this one.
Well, Peter, it's so good to see everyone.
That is Stuta! He's done very well to get to that.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, what a climb! Oh, that was no routine save.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Great ball if he can get there. Rodri. Kimmich. To Messi. And here's Saka. Khan is there to take. Kimmich. And here's Mbappe. Chip through. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Joao Felix. And that is a little undercooked. First quarter of an hour gone. Hernandez. Milan looking to pass their way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Koundé calmly anticipates. And here's Mbappe. Cannavaro does really well. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Koundé makes the interception. João Neves. Keeper's ball. So it is still 0-0. Yamal. Messi.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. João Neves. Cristiano Ronaldo. 15 minutes till half-time. Interesting ball. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Bellingham. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, that's fabulous. And Batistuta! In for the pieces! Just off target. It's their second corner of the game. And he's quick to get it clear again. It's a throw-in. João Neves really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying...
Mbappe. And the finish! It's loose and and the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Rodri wins the duel this time. Saka. Now that looks a decent ball. Nice interception, well timed. Conte. Mbappe! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Stood up well to him there. Saka. And here's Mbappe. Well, The defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Milan are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Joao Felix. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's half-time here. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. And he has been fouled there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
It's a very good position, this, and the right distance too.
He'll fancy him. Joao Felix! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Bellingham. Joao Felix. Joao Neves. For Conte. Saka. And the ball, there's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, yet another interception, and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Rodri. Mbappe. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Mbappe has got himself a free kick. So what can they conjure from this one?
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
And he's managed to get rid.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. And the pass is intercepted. Conte. Koundé. And it's Van Dijk. Yamal. And it's Messi. Saka. Neither of these two want to come off second best. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Oh, what a mistake! That's a little off target. Now it's Messi. Koundé gets over and intercepts. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And he's going to have his name taken.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Joshua Kimmich. Coming on to replace him is number 14, Xabi Alonso.
Yamal. Here's Rodri. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Number 21.
Corner number 2 then.
Coming on the field is number 23, Beckham.
Bellingham gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Hits one! Cristiano Ronaldo. And they can counter here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He has found the way. Joao Felix! A real chance and a real let-off.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Messi. Coming on to replace him is number 24.
There they go, hunting again.
Substitutions taking place.
Palmer. And here's Mbappe. Fiddles it through. Brilliantly cut out.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game...
Oh no, what has happened here? Mbappe.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Substitution in progress.
Palmer does really well there. He is strong. Messi.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Xavi Alonso. Rodri. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Substitution.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for...
Chance for the header! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Driving forward, and here's Mbappe. Into stoppage time, and it is still goalless. Ribery. Now it's Batistuta. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's onside. Palmer. Now, what about a counter-attack? Beckham powering forward here. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card, so overall I don't think anyone...
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome
Hello,
to
everybody,
everybody who
and
has
welcome
joined
to
us for this
today's match.
unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. There's the whistle, and here we go. Spread it left. Koundé makes the interception. Messi. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Messi. He's found a way through. Big chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. And he's taking no chances there. Looking for the run. Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta embodies that.
Yeah, he does. And in terms of out-and-out goal-scoring centre-forwards, I can't recall much better.
So you fancy him to score today?
I would think there's an extremely good chance.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
That's a sharp pass. Mbappe! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
In for a header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. It's their second corner of the game. a sudden chance to counter. Oh, easy pickings there. Vinicius Junior.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he's managed to get free. Can he put it away? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Looking for the runner. Always onto this. Xavi Alonso. Batistuta. It's full on! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Beckham, the regular corner taker. And now they can spring out of defence. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
He's having a go! Oh, this looks sharp. Messi. Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. Koundé, great defending, strong and determined. That has ended up in no man's land. Cannavaro. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And he's had it nicked away. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. No, that's been intercepted. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Messi. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Oh, what a mistake! He's had it taken off him. Messi. Saka. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Belletti. And it's Messi. Oh, it's Batistuta. Oh, red. Nice interception. Beckham.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Messi has been indicated.
Beckham. Oh, he's found support out wide. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Messi. Koundé spots it and intercepts. And it's Messi. Beckham. And it's half-time here. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0.
Substitution.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team...
Belts one!
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
No way he was going to let him past. Real chance! Goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. And already we're underway here. A searching ball that into space. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
Saka. No luck with that dink over the top. Serginho. Oh, easy pickings there. Adams. Oh, what a mistake! He's found a way through. Now that is a hefty challenge. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So the would-be breakthrough moment. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Gol! Ha segnato al 13° minuto, numero 6, Messi!
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Adams has been caught there, it's a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. That's been cut out, well played. Milan do have a chance to counter here. Gets his pass away. Alexander-Arnold. Pass is just off target. Well, there's a probing ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. He was under real pressure there. And he's picked out the run. Mohamed Salah. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Darwin is wide and looking to get onto this. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move.
Shapes to shoot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Rodri calmly anticipates. Messi threads one in. Oh, that's fabulous. Yamal! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Ah, good steal. He just read it.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And the ball tries a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Good ball over the top. Adams makes the interception. Serginho, and he cuts out the supply. Oh, there's a probing ball. And that is a little undercooked. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Serginho. Darwin. Dink through. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Conte. Ah, it's a sweet ball, that. Oh, and he's through the middle. Nunez. Big chance! It's there! AC Milan are all square.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Milan grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And Messi! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And one more try! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Can he get onto this? Messi, quick look, then... Oh, what a climb! They've scored!
Milan really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Gol! Numero 21.
So in... And there's the end of the first half. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Gli addetti alla sicurezza di tutti i settori sono pregati di recarsi nell'area dello staff. Cambio di giocatori.
So off we go once more. Mbappe. Kimmich. Here's Rodri. Cannavaro. Koundé. And Alexander-Arnold. Kimmich. Some really good ball movement. Now it's Darwin. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! They've got it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us. Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
This is quite a battle.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Serginho, and it's lofted through here. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold tries making a foray down the right. Barella. Mohamed Salah. And he's there to belt it away. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Rodri, played out to the left flank. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. That is a great pick out.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
And here's Yamal. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Rodri. Thinks one through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Nunez looking to get on the end of this. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Big header! Cannavaro getting this one clear. Barella. Darwin. Cannavaro cuts it out. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Yamal, and he's running through. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Sostituzione per il Milan, numero 18, lascia il campo per il numero 10, Cáceres. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Not the most accurate pass. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Terrific header! Goal, Milan! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth, and it goes like a rival to get his head to the ball.
Numero 9, lasciano il campo per il numero 11, il numero 23.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rodri. He's had it taken off him. And he was quick to react.
Milan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So there's going to be another change here. Haaland coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, played through for the wide man. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And he's managed to gift it back. Looks to go up and over. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Rodri just eases him off the ball. And it's Salah. Well read, nice interception.
Milan probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
That's a nicely weighted pass. Shade too heavy, keeper can pick that up. Chance here to counter. Adams gets across to intercept that. And he welcomes it in. Look at the... Can he finish? And he's there to get it away.
Ci saranno 3
Oh,
minuti
that's
di
a key
recupero.
interception. Deep into stoppage time. Oh, super find. Neuer chooses to deal with it himself. Looking for the run. Alexander-Arnold. Chance with a header! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Listen, despite the loss, they have to take something from this. I think the coach will have seen things he needs to work on, so I'm sure they have a lot of sorting out to do before the next game, and they can get there.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. He's got the shot away! It's there!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Haaland. He's through here. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Yamal. Haaland. Oh, what a climb! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Neymar. It's a good run down the left-hand side.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Goalkeeper's ball. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Irwin makes the interception. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Xavi Alonso. Haaland. Passing is crisp and sharp. Triol. First quarter of an hour gone. He's played him through. Picked out Yamal! Wanted to outwit the keeper, but a shade off target.
Look, you've got to have the perfect feel in your boots to pull those off.
It's good running with the ball, gently done. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Haaland.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Neymar. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This then to draw level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Barcelona grab the equaliser. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And a header! Oh, taken with style! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touch.
Can he put it away? And more, and more, and more. And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Barcelona blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Messi. Haaland. And here's Haaland.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Xabi Alonso. Interesting. Hits one! Lacking in accuracy.
He trapped it expertly, Peter, and released it very differently.
Mbappe. That's a nicely measured pass. Has a go! Oh, extraordinary.
Well, maybe he just got a tad excitable when he knows those moments need the coolest of heads.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Alexander-Arnold chips it through, and that should get the job done. Alexander-Arnold is offering some sort of an apology there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Beckham. Xavi gets over and intercepts. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And here's Haaland. And that's been won straight back. And the pass is intercepted. Well, that's well seen too. Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe. Can he latch on to this? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. That's a good ball played into space. And they've got rid. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Los niños que están interesados en echar una mano como recogepelotas pueden informarse en las oficinas del estadio.
Here we go again then. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Haaland! Now, who's going to be first to this? Now it's Neymar. And that is out of play. Davids. And here's Messi. Gets a good foot in there. Well, that has not gone well. Threads one in. Great ball, and he's in here. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And the shot! And it's in! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Cambio de jugadores.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Haaland, who got amongst the goals, is being taken off now.
Yeah, he'll get a good ovation for his contribution. I'm not so sure why he's leaving us, though. There's no obvious sign of injury or fatigue.
It's become a case of men against boys. And it's Messi. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, super find. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Costa Curta cuts out the pass. Now it's Mbappe. So we've reached the hour mark. Now it's Messi. Mbappe! And he's made sure that's not getting through. Beckham. Damn it! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Messi. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Decent hit! And it's come back out to him. Goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And now he has two. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Forwards and with intent. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Played out to the left flank. And it's Messi. Costa Curta goes steaming forward. Now it's Messi. He's away! Oh, robust challenge. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, great hit! No mistake! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 14.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. They're still trying to make a game of this.
Van Buiten.
Fiddles it through. Oh, that's a key interception. And he's gone looking for safety. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's run loose here. Mbappe. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. No, that's been intercepted.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Messi. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, that's a very decent... Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Beckham. And it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold. He has found the way through. He rises! Xavi. Messi. Well, that's well spotted. That's been cut out, well played. Cristiano Ronaldo. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Filippo Inzaghi tries a shot! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 11, Neymar. El dorsal 20, Cristiano Ronaldo. El dorsal 7, el dorsal 8, Xavi. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 13,
Pass back.
el dorsal 9,
Nicely
Van
aimed
Nistelrooy.
pass.
El dorsal 15, Bale.
Deftly
El
away.
dorsal 23, Beckham.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And here's Mbappe. Look at the space here. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, the keeper's done wonderfully well there.
Listening though.
And the referee brings it to a close. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Palmer.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
Wan-Bissaka gets a foot in here. Palmer. The ball's gone astray. Alexander-Arnold. That has not gone well. And here's Kane. That's an excellent interception. And he'll shoot here. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Up for a header! No, not the best of headers. Koundé picks it up from the goal kick. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Spread neatly. Can he get away here? Can he latch on to this? Big header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And now they can spring out of defence. And he's intervened well there. Palmer. Front-footed pressing going on here. Shot goal! They've scored! The breakthrough strike! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Kane really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And it's Messi. And there's green grass ahead of him. Saka. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. It's their second corner of the game. Cleared away. Portugal are looking to go forward now. Oh, nicely intercepted. Kane.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Now it's Ødegaard. He's found the way through. Ødegaard. Rodri. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
And this an opportunity to pull level. He's having a good look here. Cristiano Ronaldo! Decent hit from there. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Saka. Messi. And it's Beckham. It's a good spell of possession, this. Beckham. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Some resolute defending there. Looks for the finish. Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Ruben Dias. Beckham does really well to win the ball there.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Cannavaro. And here's Kane. Rodri.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nicely aimed pass. Could move up a gear here. Beckham does well to get it back. That has been cut short. Ødegaard. The deception, his positioning was spot on. Palmer is wide and looking to get onto this. Nuno Mendes. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Koundé. And the whistle goes for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure.
Oh, what a mistake! Oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now.
And he's let fly! Not the most accurate pass. Ronaldo is onto this. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Mbappe. He is through here. Kane has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target now. As long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine. I've beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's Messi. Rodri wins the duel this time. Mbappe, chance to finish. That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Beckham. And it's Beckham. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Este jogo teve uma assistência
Messi.
de 71
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Beckham. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Palmer. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Beckham. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Palmer. Kane. Beckham. Oh, strongly challenged there. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And it's Beckham. Oh, that's delightful. Now, who's going to be first to this? And here's Kane. Kane! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Kane is offering a right smile there.
Messi. That's a shade optimistic. Cruyff.
It's pretty much standard practice these days.
Cruyff. Played into the middle. Oh, well played, well played. Palmer.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Time and again they are repelled. Ødegaard with the foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. And that's put paid to a promising move. And Messi! Oh, what has happened here? Wan-Bissaka making good progress on the right-hand side. And the keeper's got it again. Pass is just off target. Beckham. Ruben Dias calmly anticipates. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbappe. Wan-Bissaka. Mbappe. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And the shot! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. So there's going to be another change here. Lewandowski coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
And it's Lewandowski. Gets his pass away. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Messi. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Wan-Bissaka.
There they go, hunting again.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Interesting ball. In with a header! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is extended still further. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Fires from distance. And no one is overly concerned about that. And reclaimed it in a trice.
Well, it's a...
Gently lifts it. And another try. He has done it. Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete... So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim? Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Black and white, the prevalent colours here, the Estadio Monumental Colo-Colo, now bearing the name of the proud club that call it their home. And already we're underway here. He's having a go! Oh, split-second reaction.
Rijkaard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. There's the golden nugget, that is Paul Scholes, one of the game's unsung heroes.
And nothing seems to change him. All that adulation, he's the same bloke.
Agreed, but on a world level, he ought to have higher status. But he's never been one for hugging the limelight. He just loves being the quiet assassin.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. That looks a good ball through. Here's... That is Stilta! Rodri. And it's Rijkaard. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Oh, easy pickings there. Xavi Alonso. Mbappe. Ruben Diaz. He's gone for goal!
Oh, that is very close.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
First quarter of an hour gone. Pinches it off him. Still goalless at the moment. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. A heavy challenge. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Rodri. It's going to be another throw. Romero. It's Kimmich. Palmer. And one more try!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Some good work on the right flank here. Van Balten promptly onto that, and that is that. Scholes. And here's Mbappe. Well timed, excellent interception. And the pass is intercepted. Rodri. Palmer. Messi. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's Xavi Alonso. Palmer! A real chance and a real let-off.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
Rodri. It's out for a goal kick.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Forlan. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And here's Messi. Kimmich. Xavi Alonso. Rodri. Some really good ball movement. Shot a goal! There it is! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe! Oh, this is a great position. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And now the hit! Keeper's not concerned by that.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Hernandez. Forlan. Oh, no joy this time. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Mbappe. Oh, a delicate chip through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Xavi Alonso. No way through there. Mbappe. And the whistle goes for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Here we go again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Defending was strong and firm. Palmer. That's a decent clearance. Kimmich. Now it's Messi. And Messi! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Batistuta. And it's played forward. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Forlan. Messi. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Palmer. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Now it's Mbappe. Palmer. And it's Messi. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de
And here's Messi.
44.785.
60 minutes played.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Looking for the run. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Bruno Fernandes. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Nice. Ended up in no man's land. Hernandez.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Great hit! And the ball's come loose here. Scholes has got himself a free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
Cambio.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Oh, that was close. Colo with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. This time, surely! And it's in! There seemed no way back, but they are level! Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He's done very well to take that back. And he's managed to... Messi! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Colo have their second corner now. He rises! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Alexander-Arnold. That has been cut short. No way through. Ruben Dias. Now it's Bellingham. Now it's Messi. And Messi! And that's a real chance missed. So, third corner of the game.
Forlán. Lo reemplazará. Número 6. Cavani.
Messi will not want... Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Now it's Messi. Danger averted for now. That's been cut out, well played. Guardiola. That looks a cracking... And Messi! Oh, that was no routine save.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
The message is simple, defend this with your lives.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
He can get that clear. Alexander-Arnold, Bruno Fernandes, Mbappe, who does have an assist to his name.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. And it's quite a speculative strike. And he's there to get it away. Quality ball. 5 minutes to add. Hakimi, that's a little off target.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Hits one! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Desperate defending required here. Climbs up big! Harmlessly behind. Bruno Fernandes. So that's it. It is all over. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Xabi Alonso has given away a free kick. And it's Kane. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition, and he'll adapt his game to whatever role is requested of him. I think he's going to have a huge impact on this team.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Oh, good-looking ball. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Just eases him off the ball. The referee's awarded a free kick. And Neuer pulls off a sensational save. Milan with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Koundé, great ball and he's in here. Cáceres, crossed into the box, and that is expertly dealt with. Pass somewhat off target. Gerrard, a player who needs no introduction. Ribéry, ploughing through the middle. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Serginho. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that's a foul, free kick's been given. And that's going to be a booking. Milan are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Gerrard. Rodri. And it's Beckham. Ribéry. Now it's Kane. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Serginho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Kane.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And it's Messi. Now it's Kane. That's a nicely measured pass. He's under a lot of pressure there. Mbappe. And they're on him in a flash. And he's managed to get free. Nice interception, well timed. Can he finish? Up for a header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Oh, he's found support out wide. Mbappe. Serginho. Could be danger here. And it's Ribéry. Cáceres. And here's Mbappe. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That's a throw. Serginho. Ribéry. Mbappe. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Serginho. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Engages and forces him off the ball. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Rodri. And it's Beckham. Kivior kept his eye on it, and he's there. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ribery. Cristiano Ronaldo, and the shot! Mbappe. Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Serginho.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Played back in. This might spell danger. Shapes to shoot! He's delivered all right!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
So time for... And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal.
Hello everybody,
and that is the state of it
please
at the
join me
break.
in wishing
1-0.
a happy wedding anniversary for
Well,
one
let's
of our
not beat
fan
about
club
the bush,
members.
Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Beckham. Yamal could move up a gear here. And here's Yamal. Adams. Serginho. Gerrard. It's a really well-measured ball. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Inzaghi. And he's searching. Inzaghi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Saka gets flagged offside.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Caceres. Mbappe. That's going to go a long way.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And that's another good win of the ball. Now it's Mbappe.
The attendance for this match was
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
72,306.
Rodri gets a foot in here. Saka. And here's Inzaghi. Lobbed in behind. It's a mighty effort! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
And here's Beckham. He's played him through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Beckham. Ronaldo delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
And he's there to belt it away. And they're back on the ball again. Cristiano Ronaldo. Koundé. Gerrard. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Koundé. Filippo Inzaghi. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Serginho. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Beckham. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Gets a good foot in there. Yamal. He is through here. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Yamal. Serginho. Now this could be a chance. Decent hit! They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
A case now of complete control. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Great ball if he can get there. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. And as you can see, we've already started here. No outsmarting him this time. Christian Abbiati in goal today. Just another example of a great Italian stopper. My goodness me, they've produced a few.
They have, and like some of the current crop, he's someone who's starred at the top level since his teens, Peter. Also,
big chance! Can he put it away? Rummenigge looking sharp there. Wilshere, and it's Salah. Mbappe. Well, that pass isn't the best. Mbappe. Rummenigge. Cruyff. And it's Sneijder. Rodri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Mbappe.
that's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Wilshere. That is good alertness. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And he was quick to react. Beckham with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And here's Mohamed Salah. Gets a good foot in there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Beckham. Romero. Sneijder. Rummenigge. There's the hit! Goal! Barcelona!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And they win it back again. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Messi. And it's Xabi Alonso. Messi and Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Rummenigge. And now a sudden chance to counter. In with the challenge. Now it's Mbappe. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Now it's Sneijder. Cannavaro. Yaya Toure. Rummenigge. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. strike, but the keeper's equal to it. It's a sharp pass. And now they can spring out of defence. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
It's a mighty effort! Mohamed Salah. And it's Messi. Cruyff.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Cruyff. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Romero. Cannavaro. Koundé. Here's Cannavaro. And it's Xabi Alonso.
2 minutos de descuento.
Toure calmly anticipates. Rummenigge. He's through here. He's one-on-one. Cruyff! And it's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. And that'll be the final action of the first half. We can review the first half.
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que pueden disfrutar de la transmisión en directo de este partido en la emisora de
Here we go again, then.
Se va a realizar un cambio
Well, this
de
half
jugadores.
might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, there's a probing ball, and here's Mbappe, Messi, Cannavaro, Rodri.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Rummenigge, oh, nicely intercepted. Toure gets over and intercepts, looking for the run. Messi, Xabi Alonso. Great work on the overlap.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
It's a throw-in. And here's Messi. Now it's Cruyff. He's onside. Cruyff! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Cruyff has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
No, again, there's no way through.
Asciende a 98.004 espectadores.
So we've reached the hour mark. He's got all. They are rampant. And the lead is 3. It is surely done.
Well, We've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now. And a shot! Really well taken goal.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
So is this the start of a comeback? That's a nicely measured pass. Cruyff pulls it back. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Messi.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
He's had it taken off him. And it's Messi. Xavi Alonso. Nice bit of trickery. And he's in big chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, maybe he just got a tad excitable when he knows those moments need the coolest of heads.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Thinks one through. Schneider. It's Cruyff. Rummenigge. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Rummenigge is flagged offside.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rummenigge. Cannavaro wins the duel this time. And here's Mbappe. Mohamed Salah. Yaya Toure. And there's green grass ahead of him. Now the finish! Oh, taken with style! Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot it was ghastly defence.